Toney, does your role change at all with the absence of Everett and Raven on this Saturday?
With the absence of those two guys, we'll have some younger guys that'll have to step up. But I'm pretty sure when they get back, everything will bounce back. But right now we have some guys that are ready, that have showed us in camp that they'll be prepared.
Other questions for Toney? Over here to the right.
Hey, Toney, what have you seen from Clay Honeycutt, his continued progress, and a guy that maybe wasn't in the plans a year ago and just continued to get better and better?
Over the last spring and this fall, he showed a lot of consistency. He's became one of the leaders for our secondary, and he's just continually been consistent, throughout playmaking, and just throughout spring and throughout the fall camp. And the coaches have, had a lot of confidence in him as of lately.
Hang on just a second to the very back, Luke.
Toney, can you talk about the importance of your role heading into this week when you're playing such a veteran team like Rice and having a lot of young DBs that are going to get that first taste of Kyle Field of everything, in this first week?
I feel like in the back end, myself and Howard Matthews will have the younger guys ready. We've been practicing and preparing ourselves, to just make plays. We want to get off the field on third down, and we just want to be a consistent group, not only in the back end, but just on defense. I feel like myself and Howard Matthews will help the guys in the back end for sure.
Over here to the left, Christy.
Hi, Christy from the Associated Press. How important is it to have veteran leadership on this team to kind of counteract all the stuff that's going on that isn't so great around this team right now?
I feel like the off-the-field issues, Coach Sumlin and the guys will definitely handle it. But, on the field, I feel like all the guys are competing and preparing themselves to play a great game. Whenever they come back, they'll be prepared. And the guys that are playing this week, they're getting their mind right to make plays this weekend.
Over here to the left.
Toney, how different does it feel being a part of this program because of the increase in attention that you guys have received both on and off the field?
I feel like the team is embracing all the media. The positive issues are great for our program, and the negative stuff, I feel like the coaches and the right people are handling it the right way. But for the most part, I feel like the players are embracing all the attention, and we love being number 6 preseason, but we're fighting to be number 1 in the country.
Other questions here to the back? Get your exercise. Stairmaster.
Can you talk about what you've seen from the backup quarterbacks of Jokel and Kenny Hill and how they've progressed? And, if it does happen to be that they're in the game, are you confident in those two guys?
All of our quarterbacks prepare as if they're a starter. You never know. Every guy's one play away. For Jokel and Kenny Hill, it's been a battle all camp. They've thrown some great balls and they've thrown some bad balls as well. But for the most part, both of the guys are putting in a lot of hard work and determination. They're dedicated and they're practicing as if they are starters. As is everyone else on the team.
All right. Down front here, Brent, hang on just a sec.
Little workout, huh?
What is, even though Julian Obiaha is just a sophomore, what does he mean to being a leader on that defensive line? And also, he described himself as articulate. Would you agree with that as well?
Yes, sir. He's a very, very smart guy. He's young in a sense, but he's a mature guy. He's one of our veterans in my eyes. He'll be a leader for our D line. With a lot of freshmen. He has a lot of playing time, from last year, and he just has to be one of the guys that we can depend on this year to make plays for us. He's put himself in that position, though, for sure.
All right. Anything else for Toney? Right here to the left, James.
You talk about the development of all the young freshmen coming in, Tavares Garner, Norellis, Jonathan Wiggins, and how you have been kind of like their mentor, maybe in the defensive backs unit.
I felt like all of the younger DBs have really embraced, Coach Yates and our new coach, Coach Ward. They worked with us a lot in fall camp. When we're not with them, though, a lot of the younger guys will watch film with me and Clay Honeycutt or Howard Matthews, DeShazer Everett, Floyd Raven. All of us kind of give our time and our dedication to the younger guys because we know, all of those guys may be helping us this year. So we just want them to be as prepared as they could be.